We're right in the middle of a conversation. We're in our place, live. You gotta understand, I may sing makbid things, but when it becomes a husband and a wife, it becomes a whole different dynamics of the husband and the wife. I understand. But he asked a question. He asked a question. Okay, whatever it is. So we're talking about it. It says, don't speak too much. It's Pekova says, don't speak too much to a woman. It'll cause a person to do a verse. Eventually, he'll inherit Gehenna. Yes, what does that mean? Okay, eventually inherit Gehenna. Of course I know. It's Pekova. So how do you look at this? First of all, we were talking about, you came in the middle. It doesn't say to the woman, don't speak too much to your husband. Yes, because you're going to cause Gehenna and people do a verse, so on and so forth. It says to the husband. Because the bottom line is, people don't understand that a woman gets the most rights. She has the most happiness. She has given the most privileges than any other people in the world amongst Orthodox Jews. Because that Pirkei Avos is directed toward a man. To a woman, it doesn't say don't talk too much to your husband. It doesn't say anything to the woman. It's telling her that if she feels that she needs to speak to her husband, she should speak to her husband as much as possible. And if she feels that she says, how come you're so quiet, you're not talking, you never say anything to me, then that means the husband has to speak up. The thing is that a wife has to do whatever she has to do to make herself happy. Now listen, you have to hear first. You have to, right in the middle of the sentence. A woman has to do everything she has to do to make herself happy, and the husband has to do everything he has to do to make her happy, not himself happy at all. A Jewish man should not have any needs for himself whatsoever. He should be so much in control of himself that all he needs to do is be able to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And one of the major things that a man has to do on the planet is that he has to make his wife happy. And when a man goes to the next world, they're going to be asking him, they're going to come of testimony, and if everybody in the world says, this guy was a rotten guy, he was a cheapskate, he was mamish, he lied to people, he never kept his promises, but if his wife goes up there, and his wife testifies in his behalf and says, he was a lovely person, he was always good to me, he was kind to me, he spoke softly to me, always gave me gifts, so he gets to go to Gan Eden, yes? That's because the person who has the biggest weight in a man going to Gan Eden or not is the man's wife. If everybody says, what? Because you can be nice to everybody in the planet. You can leave your house and be Mr. Nice to everybody because it's so easy to fake everybody out because they don't live with you. Yes, but a person who lives with you is inside your house. You sit there how it is. People go outside, you'll be polite, you'll be nice, someone will insult you, you'll never say anything. Your wife says a little thing that you believe is a slight to your kavod, you'll let her have it. To other people, you'll be nice, you'll laugh, you won't say anything, you'll let your wife have it. It's easy. You're not allowed to say anything to cause your wife distress in any way whatsoever. She can say whatever she wants to you. She can insult you, she can put you down. Because if that's what she feels that she needs, that's what she needs to do. And you're not allowed to stop her from anything that she needs. I'm telling you that 100% emes. Because if a husband lives that way, his wife is going to be so totally happy with him that she's not going to be insulting of him. She'll think he's the most wonderful husband in the world. If the husband is geared 100%, that here I am, my highest priority is the needs of my wife, then she's going to be the happiest person on the planet, and she's going to do everything she can to give so much more back to her husband.